Well, hi there, everybody, and good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here. We're starting off with a lot of cloud cover this morning, but the snow that we had last night, which wasn't a significant snow, but we did get a coating of snow up to an inch in some spots. That's now well to our east. Now we're just kind of left with clouds. The skies have cleared up out in the western third of the state. The problem today is how much of that clearing is going to move eastward here. I'm not very confident in a lot of sun for the Tri-Cities. The farther east and northeast you go, I think the thicker the clouds stay. Some places will have to deal with fog, maybe some thicker fog in some spots. Now, the farther west you go, the warmer it's going to be because we're actually going to see some sun come out west. The clouds filling back in tonight. We'll see more patchy fog out there overnight. And after midnight, in fact, probably well after midnight, we have to watch for at least the chance of some patchy freezing drizzle. Not much of that really showing up on Futurecast here. But by tomorrow morning, I think freezing drizzle could be a bit of a concern. We may have to watch for some slick spots out there, favoring the southern half of Nebraska and northern Kansas. Winds, after being very light today and most of tonight, do start to pick up by early tomorrow morning. They're out of the east initially. They'll be 10 to 20 miles per hour most of the day tomorrow as snow starts to move in from the northwest with this disturbance. Notice northern Nebraska getting in on the heaviest snow first initially in the morning hours, the lighter snow farther to the south and southwest. That will then start to transition towards heavier snow in eastern portions of Nebraska, especially far southeast Nebraska. If you go farther west, you're probably getting out of that snow or wrapping up by the end of the day on Friday. The wind's turning more northerly towards the end of the day, and those winds will be fairly strong. They actually get stronger tomorrow night. That's where the biggest concern for some patchy blowing snow will be. That's as snow kind of winds down from west to east, mostly prior to midnight, maybe shortly after midnight in far eastern Nebraska. That'll bring a return to some sunshine Saturday, but colder air coming in with those northerly winds, which do start to die back during the day Saturday. That's the good news, is the wind shouldn't be terribly strong during the day Saturday, and it's not drawing in as much cold air as expected a couple of days ago. So first off with snowfall totals, as I said, northern then eastern Nebraska, the biggest totals. Tri-Cities area, I'm in the range of 1 to 2, maybe as much as 3 inches of snowfall. Lower totals to the west and southwest. Up north, 2 to 4 inches. Out east, that's probably where your highest totals will be. I'm in that range of 2 to 5 right now, but I could definitely see maybe some higher totals as you get closer to the Missouri River. 6, maybe 7 inches of snowfall. That model has 9 inches there around Nebraska City. That's outside of the local 4 viewing area. So for the local 4 viewing area, anything from 0 to as much as maybe 5 inches of snow is kind of my range with those highest totals again. Up north and then especially out towards the east. And we do have some new winter weather advisories out there issued a couple of hours ago. First off in northern Nebraska from O'Neill westward there from midnight tonight through midnight tomorrow night. So 12 a.m. Friday to 12 a.m. Saturday. That's for 2 to 4 inches of snow in those locations. Out east, that'll go into effect at 9 a.m. Friday morning in the northeast, noon Friday in the southeast, and continue until either 3 a.m. Saturday morning in the northeast or 6 a.m. Saturday in the southeast. That's for 2 to 5 inches of snow, maybe some higher amounts towards the Missouri River. Right now, nothing in effect for the Tri-Cities. The National Weather Service is toying around with the chance of maybe throwing out a winter weather advisory for the Tri-Cities and south central Nebraska, mostly for the threat of that freezing drizzle initially on Friday morning could create some slick locations out there. So that's the latest on winter weather advisories. So if you're wondering what that greenish turquoise kind of color, that teal color out in the panhandle is, that's a freezing fog advisory for Dawes and as well as, I'm trying to remember the county, Box Butte County. So I remember the county alliance is in there, but Dawes and Box Butte County under a freezing fog advisory there, which we've seen a lot of freezing fog lately. Well, temperatures today, struggling to warm. If we get sunshine, that will help, but a lot of places won't get a lot of sunshine. So low 30s around O'Neill, mid 30s elsewhere, although upper 30s there towards Broken Bow. The warmest temperatures by far are going to be out west. That's where we'll see more sunshine. So near 40, Lexington, Beaver City, upper 40s, North Platte, McCook, low 50s, Ogallala, and Imperial, where there's going to be a lot more sun today. And again, watch for that patchy fog this morning. In the south, patchy fog, partial clearing later today, but I'm thinking only mid to upper 30s. If we get enough clearing, maybe upper 30s to near 40 degrees. But I think that cloud cover is going to be really stubborn today, along with some of that fog out there. And to the east, probably not much clearing, so I'm going to go with low to mid 30s for high temperatures. All right, now to the 7-day forecast. Well, tomorrow is when we see the return. First, initially, that freezing rain, freezing drizzle in the morning hours, then transitioning over to snowfall, wrapping up probably by midnight. I think we're done with the snow here for the Tri-Cities area, a little bit later in eastern Nebraska. Again, that high in the upper 20s, that'll probably be a morning high temperature. So again, below freezing, that's why we're talking about freezing rain or freezing drizzle. As that falls, it'll freeze on contact. We fall down to 10 Friday night. So again, we're keeping that overnight low a little warmer. The wind chill with the winds not being too strong by early Saturday morning, maybe only down to around 0 to 5 below. So that's not too bad. It'll be cold, but not as cold as expected. And now I've warmed up that high temperature to 21 on Saturday with partly cloudy and maybe even mostly sunny skies on your Saturday. Sunday, we only start off around 13, so the low is a little bit better. It is going to be colder for you folks in eastern Nebraska, probably dropping down close to 0 near Lincoln. So it's still going to be much colder there. And in fact, Sunday, a high of 33 in the Tri-Cities. Probably still only the lower 20s or around 20 in Lincoln. Out west, we could see 40s, though. There's going to be a pretty large range in temperatures. Martin Luther King holiday on Monday, we're going to go with mid-30s. Chance of some afternoon snow. That chance continues into the nighttime hours, wrapping up early Tuesday morning. Winds strong behind that system. It doesn't look like a major snowmaker. I think this will be a light snow for your Monday night into early Tuesday, or late Monday, I should say, Monday afternoon to Monday night. It looks like a lighter snow event, maybe once again some freezing drizzle or some light rain in some spots, depending on that temperature profile. But blustery and colder behind that system on Tuesday, and then trying to recover a little bit by Wednesday. And we'll wrap it up here. I want to show you one more graphic before we wrap things up. Again, your 10-day outlook for temperatures, high temperatures, again, still mostly looking at below average, although maybe not significantly below average like I was previously thinking, still below average most of the next 10 days. A couple of those days getting close to our average high today, then again next Monday and next Wednesday, but overall a lot more below average. And I think we're going to kind of stay in this weather pattern. We're seeing a big battle between a lot of cold air to our northeast over the next several weeks and a lot of warmer air to our southwest, and we're just kind of right in the middle ground where we get these occasional shots of colder air, but the warm air trying to battle in. So if you folks live in southwest Nebraska, you're going to have some nicer weather. You folks to the northeast, your weather is going to be colder, and we're going to get these periodic weak disturbances. Not a lot of really strong snowstorms, but these weak disturbances that bring these quick hits of snowfall, maybe some freezing rain here and there, or freezing drizzle, but nothing significant in the long range over the next week or two here. So with that, we're going to wrap things up, and that is your forecast for today. So again, thank you all for watching this morning. I do appreciate it. Until tomorrow morning, take care. God bless. Bye.